Hey everybody, welcome to my new channel. I'm just showing off a few things. It's like an introduction video, so it'll be really long. First, I'm going to show off all my DS games. This one, wait, I need to get focused. This one's my very first one. Lego Harry Potter. Got it with my DS. By the way, it's the original DS I have, not any of the other ones. Wait, this one. This one is my Pokemon White game. Really liked it. I'm still playing. I'm stuck on the Elite Four, like my other Pokemon games. This is going nuts. Somewhat hard at the moment. Can't get past much of it. I'll come in and play through it multiple times. Recommend that you get it, no matter what. This Penguin to Madagascar. Finally made it to the third and last story, and actually got time to play in it. Yeah. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah, I'm stuck on that one too, like most of my other games. I'm actually stuck on the second fight against Bowser, when he fights Mario and Luigi against Bowser. This Legend of Starfy, completed recently. Really love the final boss. Pretty epic scene. Not exposed to what it is. This Pokemon Diamond version. Really like that too. I haven't got time to play it much lately. This is the most recent one I got. I got this just 2 days ago. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time. I think there's another one I'm missing somewhere. It's Pokemon Heart. Oh wait, yeah, it's inside my Pokemon White case. I got it from a flea market, so it didn't come with the original case. So yeah, darn, I got caught. Wait, that's my DS games. Oh wait, almost got to show off my DS. And yes, this. If you can't see right now, I'm going into one of my multiple backpacks. This is my DS. I got a blue one, recharged one. I don't know what that means. I do plan on getting a 3DS someday, but I'm waiting till the price goes way down. Anyway, now I'm going to show off all my Wii and GameCube games. Wait, I get out of the way first. A toy doesn't belong with games. A stupid door. There we go. Just try. Fuck. I need the light. I'll be back in a minute. There we go. A lot better. Yeah, you can't see them very much. I'll go through them. Go through them where they are here. 2 games got stuck together. This one, SpongeBob SquarePants Atlantis SquarePants. Lots of people don't want. Yeah, lots of people would say, "Wait, you're way too old for. You're way too old for a SpongeBob game." Sorry, I'm out of breath. I've been running a lot lately. But I really like SpongeBob games. The show, I only watched the episodes so far, but the games I really like. Anyway, if you're wondering how old I am, it's on this balloon. 16, just turned 16 a couple weeks ago. Okay, next game. Whoops, it fell. Hey, when it happens. And yes, as you can see, my room is very messy. I'm not a very clean boy. Any comments about it will be erased. This here, the Simpsons movie game. I really like it. Pretty funny. You know, there's a lot missing for this game that wasn't in the PS2 version. And that I really didn't like. The only bad thing about this game. Okay, put that down. Next is one of the very first Wii games I've ever got. Well, I'm not sure it was actually one of the very first, but still. Wait, oh, I was reading the book there. I thought this was still inside. Yeah, I took all the discs out because I got a big case for it. I'll show it off in a little. This here is my Thrillville Off the Rails game. Really love it. Didn't get very far. Only got the second part, but still. Excuse me, burp there. I hate when these games get stuck together. Next, one of the most popular Mario games on the newer consoles. Super Mario Galaxy! And yes, I do impressions like Mario. I love this game. I got I've got very far. I did finish I did beat the final boss once, only once, but that's just about it. I really like it. It's somewhat hard to me, but it's because I'm not an expert gamer. This my most favorite Star Wars game ever. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Really love that game. I recommend it to everyone that has a Wii or just any other console it's on. Next up, one of my most recently got games, Lego Star Wars 3, and I own every single Lego Star Wars game that there is. I only have this for 3 out of 4, but still, this is what I should say. Next is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. Yeah, I really don't play this game much since I already have 1 and 2. I'm missing this for 1. Don't know where that one went. And yes, I do talk a lot. No comments about it. This is my epic Mickey game. I got a great deal on it. Last time I found it before I got this one, it was $40-some. This one was only 27. I mean, less than $27. It's like $17 or $18. So I was really lucky. I did get somewhat far. I got to Mickey Junk Mountain. Really like it. I recommend it. I don't recommend getting all the collectibles. This Bakugan, Defenders of the Core. I do plan on getting the original Bakugan someday, but I don't got it now. Got this one, real of it. I've already completed it. Not second. I didn't complete it second time with the Vexus Bakugan yet, but I have completed it. I say the hardest part was fight against the part where I had to fight against I forgot what the Bakugan's name is. The darkest one, Percival. There we go. Yeah, that's the hardest part. I had to use Drago, and I had to use ranged attacks. Very annoying and very long. Next is one of my most favorite Wii games ever. In fact, it's my most favorite non-Sonic Wii game ever. Oh, Kami! Yeah, that's a bad impression. Anyway, yeah, Okami. Got this at great. I was actually up at this. It's the only one I found at GameStop. I mean, the usual one I go to, which is over by Walmart in Washington. Recommend going there. I still only go there instead of the one in Pierce Township, which was the last one I usually went to, because they actually sold. They actually had 2 whole racks full of GameCube games. I still don't own a GameCube. I just don't use it since I had the Wii. But it sucks that now they're starting to get rid of the Wii GameCube games. I really love the GameCube games. I especially want to get Wind Waker someday. Don't own it yet. Want to get it. It's only one Zelda game I owned so far. Show it off another. This one of the 2 non-Star Wars Lego games I have. Lego Batman. I've completed the main storyline, but not everything. Still have to get all the mini kits and everything else. And yes, I am a little sniffly since it's fall, and during fall and winter I have colds constantly. So that'll be a staple through my Let's Play series. That during winter and fall, colds, and sniffling. I will also have colds in other seasons, but very rare. This one is my most favorite non-Star Wars Lego game in history. Lego Harry Potter. And sorry if I spell on the screen. Anyway, I have completed the main storyline in this game. Right now I'm trying to get 100%. Really hard, really fun. Especially like the option of building your own levels. They didn't have that in the other games, the other Lego games. Next, it's my most recent Sonic game I've ever got. And by the way, in case you don't know, Sonic is the bomb. Better than Mario. And all you Mario fans out there putting hate comments, I will erase them. I'm a huge fan of Mario. My second most favorite video game character ever. But I still say Sonic's #1, mostly because I'm a speedster. And yes, I do have a accent sometimes. Anyway, it's Sonic Colors. Sorry, covered up the title. I say, best song in this game is the Planet Wisp song. Just so calming. Whenever I get stressed out, I just put that into my Wii, turn it on, go to the Wisp Planet, and just Sit and stay calm. Get calm. Next up is, well, actually, next to our Sonic games, there's one another Wii Sonic game on. I guess someday, just don't know yet. That's Sonic and the Secret Rings. A lot of people diss on that game. Don't know why. I just want to get Sonic 06 someday, but I have to get 360 first. I do not own a 360 yet. I only have a DS, a Wii, a GameCube, and an N64, and a broken Genesis. Yeah, my Genesis broke. Just the console itself, the connection wire, the power plug, and the actual games are fine. Just the actual Genesis is. I got from Trader Jack's. It was sitting outside in the sun so long that the insides melted. At least that's according to my dad. Anyway, next game, Sonic Unleashed. Oh yeah, baby. I love that game. Almost as much as, well, actually, currently I love it more than even Sonic Colors. Next, Sonic and the Black Knight. I am totally stuck on this game. I'm on the part where you play as the Blaze counterpart. Otherwise, I don't remember her knight's name, but I'm stuck on the way I have to play as her in the Blazing Cauldron level, I think it's called. I'm stuck as just those whole bunch of night enemies on that one platform keeps throwing me into the lava and keeps killing me. I have to go back to one spot and just gets really annoying. I've only made it to the near the end once in the well, not once but multiple times, but whenever I try to get right near the end, I always lose time. I'm always out of time. Next is the most recent Wii game I had so far. Just got it a couple weeks ago. Ninja Reflex. Very popular game. Didn't even know about it until I saw it. Really like it. Only a red belt so far, but still. Yes, I've only advanced one belt. Of course, I only had it for a few weeks. Next is the game I got at the same time as Lego Star Wars 3, and that's G-Force. I haven't gotten very far. I only got to I only got to the second area. Anyway, last Wii game, one of the very first Wii games I got, at least one of the oldest ones I have. Bolt the Super Dog. I love that game. You know, it is hard at some points. And look at how my Wii games stack. Of course, I do have my blanket in the way and my jacket, which take account of it being like that, but still, whoa. Next, GameCube games. And yes, this is going to be really long. Probably like an hour long. I really love this game. You know, I keep getting it, selling it, getting it, selling it. That's Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies. Yeah. There's another Jimmy Neutron I want to get, game I want to get again someday. But I haven't found it yet. That's Jimmy Neutron, Jet Fusion. Never actually made it to the second boss. I made it to the area, I just could never actually make it to the boss itself, because I just keep falling and falling and falling and falling and falling. You know, part where you're on the conveyor belt, you have to jump to the boss. Yeah. If anyone can help me with that, please post in the comments or even post a video response. Continuing, next debut game, Paper Mario, 1,000 Year Door. Now we'll go over my N64 games. That's just after, since I only have 2 so far. I better put my Wii games away. Really cluttering up. Darn, this is cold. Wait. Speed me up moments. Let's put these away since it's so much of them. And yes, my bed is black. I just love that color when it comes to my bed, so I just don't get rid of it. Alright, if you see there, I have Pikachu pillows. I got that at Trader Jack's. I'm a huge fan of Pikachu. By the way, I advise you to check out Joe Carmoy's channel. He is, I should say, the bomb when it comes to Let's Plays. Especially double Let's Plays. Next is game I got somewhat recently, the past few months recently. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And no, I do not own the consoles, the original consoles for the original games. Now this doesn't actually say, but this I only got the disc from it. They had to put in this case. It's Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Love that game. Complete the main storyline multiple times. I think the hardest story was Big Story. Just because the fishing controls are horrible. Fishing and video games do not mix. I'm telling you that fishing and video games do not mix. Golf, golf also, but I never actually played any golf video games. Next is Monsters Inc. Scream Arena. But they only got this to spend the rest of the money I had. That's pretty much a problem I have when buying video games. I can spend every single amount I have before I leave. Next, this is an old game I have. I haven't gotten very far. I've only gotten to I don't know how far exactly, but still. And it's Tack and the Power of Juju. Yeah, it's a pretty funny word, Juju. Do not own the sequel yet. Next is a not very popular game, but they originated from a computer game / board game, but it's the only one they have for video game. I never actually found Let's Play on YouTube of it. That's Carmen Sandiego, The Secret of the Stolen Drum. And sorry, I strayed a little there because I had to look at the subtitle because I didn't remember. Next, I say it's one of the hardest espionage games I've ever played. I was really looking forward to getting it, but didn't expect what I got. I didn't even gotten past I've only gotten the second area of the second part of the first area. I haven't gotten very far than that. That's Splinter Cell Double Agent. Tom Clancy, Splinter Cell Double Agent. Okay, just good fun. Next, I have not very popular game, but I like it. That's Flushed Away. Not showing the cover is mainly the title, just to save time. Titles, just to save time. This next one's not really a popular game either. It's Ratatouille. Yeah, I like that game. And I gotta put these games back and get the next set. If you see blackness, that's because I'm holding the camera myself. I'm not using a tripod because we don't have any at the moment. I come from a poor family, so we don't have much money or time to get any much stuff. Sorry, I'm blabbering on. I get a little off track sometimes. Hard to get the hand through the strap sometimes. Next, I have Stuck. Wait, I need to move the game out of the way first. Next is a game I've gone to like the last area, but I haven't gone past the first mission of the first area, of the last area. That's Power Rangers Dawn of Thunder. The only Power Rangers game I've ever seen up until now. Next is Fire Parents 2 Shadow Showdown. I do have to get number 1 someday, I don't have it yet. Next is another Sonic game. Yes, I do have more Sonic games. I don't have a ton, but I do have a lot. That's Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes. Yes, I do love to sing. This won't sing much during the series. This one, my least favorite SpongeBob game, but I do like it. That's SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Flying Dutchman, my most favorite antagonist in all of SpongeBob. Next, one of my most favorite SpongeBob games, SpongeBob SquarePants, the movie video game. They didn't add the video game part to the title. Next is on my so-so SpongeBob games, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Sorry for the low quality. I'm using low quality camera. Next is one of my favorite. It's actually the only GameCube Japanese game I own. Chaba Robo Plug into Adventure. And if I mispronounce it, if you pronounce it Chibi, so what? Everyone pronounces some way or another. I always pronounce it as Chai Bai. Chai Bai. Next is the only Spider-Man game I own ever. I've owned ever. And I really love it, and I have not completed it yet. Stuck on one part. Anyway, and it's Ultimate Spider-Man. Dun, dun, dun. Darn, that's cool. Next, a very popular game, Ants Bully. Yeah, based on the movie. I'm making a lot of Let's Plays on GameCube games, but not all my GameCube games. Next, another movie game, not very popular, Cars. Do not own Cars 2 or any of the racing ones. I hate racing games. Absolute worst. And any of you that love racing games, with this, and put this in comments I'll erase them. Anyway, next game, Codename Kids Next Door Operation Video Game. I haven't completed that game. It's just that I really don't love it. Next game, one of my most favorite DS games ever. It's also the only Zelda game I own. That's Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Do not own the Wii version, just the GameCube version. My friend owns the Wii version. I do not. I do say the controls on the Wii version is slightly, for the both, slightly good, better. Anyway, next one, really, it isn't a video game, but it's worth seeing. It's a set of DVDs I have. From a series I definitely recommend you watch if you're a music fan. That's Sonic Underground. The predecessor to the Sonic X TV series. They only have 40 episodes, but still, it's pretty good. Better than the predecessor to this series, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That one only had 15 episodes, or at least 15 episodes on DVD. So that was, pretty lame. Sorry if I'm insulting anyone. But not to put these games away. Jeez, a whole lot of putting games away in this video. Our next game. All you Naruto fans will probably like this game, and that's Naruto Clash of Ninja, the original. Do not own any of the other ones. Do not own any other Naruto game. It's the only one I own. Next, not very popular at all. In fact, it's one of my least favorite GameCube games. But I still like it. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Bound Kingdom. Yeah, it's actually hard. Yugi's story, I got very far, but I still didn't make it very far. And Kava story, I didn't make it past the first area. Excuse me, burp there. They just drank a pop a minute ago. Next game, not very popular. Finding Nemo. Didn't get to complete it yet. For a second, I did complete it once, but I actually got that's far. This next game I am never playing very far. For playing like a few minutes, and that's without saving. And that's The Sims for the GameCube. Not what I expected. I was thinking it was like the computer version, but nope, I was wrong. Next, not very popular game. Battle for Volcano Island. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. Next, the original Lego Star Wars. This is the Lego Star Wars game that I lost the disc for. Don't know where it went. I had it a long time ago, it just went missing. And voice crack, yes, I voice crack a lot. So I do have you can spill it in my throat. So if you hear any voice cracks, don't point it out. Because I don't know. And there was another one. Anyway, next game. Lego Star Wars 2, the original saga. Trilogy. Love that game. Really love it. More than original, more than original even. Even I've actually completed the original 100%. The only interesting fact, Lego Star Wars, the original, the only game in history I've ever 100%ed. It took a while to 100%. Anyway, next game, Superman: Shadow of Apocalypse. I've already gone to like the first level where you play as Superman's alter ego. Don't remember what it's called, but to be fair, I've only played it for like a few days so far. Anyway, next game, another Mario game. Super Mario Sunshine. Yes, whenever I'm showing a Mario game, I'll definitely use the Mario voice. It'll get annoying. Next game. First time I actually got it, and I got it very recently. Very, 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 very rare. I didn't even make it past the first level actually. I'm stuck on that one mini game. Next is the original Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. And yes, I do love the Jimmy Neutron games. Next, a very popular game, Curious George. I like that game, but it's just too kiddish for me. This one, my most favorite RPGs. Darn these foes whacking up my voice. And the next game is Avatar: The Last Airbender. The original do not have the sequel. I do have a ton of games, they just don't have much of the sequels to some of them. Next, it's a battle game. That's not what I expected. I originally expected it to be like one of those games that it's a storyline, action adventure, and then you get to extra options. But not what I expected. I still really love this game. That's The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I've watched the series and I love the series. Next game, it's a Spiral game, but I've only like 2 or 3 Spiral games in history. This one, Hero's Tale, and that's actually all I remember. Anyway, this one is Spiral: Enter the Dragonfly. And yes, I did own Hero's Tale. I just don't own it at the moment. Time to put some games back again. Okay, just have to make sure I was still recording. Buttons on top, my fingers and my hands are constantly on top, so I'm afraid I'll actually push it and stop the recording. I need to add a second part. That will be the rest of this GG video. Oh, I forgot. I didn't know there was a zoom show on here. Anyway, next, as you can see, I have some weight. Some of those weight stuff there. Don't know what to call it anyway. I see my way up to 20-some minutes, so I may have to make it into 2 parts. Next game, Teen Titans. Love that game. Most favorite character, Starfire. Next game, lost a disc for this one too. This one and the original Lego Star Wars are the only 2 GameCube games that I've bought a disc for recently. That's Ed and Eddie, the Miss Ed Adventures. I love that game. You know, it's very long. I've only completed one of the bonus levels actually. The Robot Ranch, where I could never get past the boss. Next one, very popular, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Completed it, really liked it. Next one, another SpongeBob game, Creature from the Krusty Krab. Really like it. My more favorite of the 4. Next one, not really popular. My most favorite movie game that I have for the GameCube. That's Tanya. And if any of you buys any games, I'll check it out. I won't be able to buy it at the moment, but still, I'm gonna have to buy games once a month. So yeah. Next game, my most favorite action adventure beat 'em up games, Nicktoons Unite. It's also slightly RPG since you do upgrade moves, but I really don't consider it an RPG game. Next game, my dad really likes it, but I'm not much of a fan of this one. It's a driver and shooter game. Driver and shooter, not very good combination. That's Starsky and Hutch. I only bought this because I wanted to try it out. Next game, not very popular. Really like it. Madagascar. I've actually completed the game. Very hard to complete it. I didn't mean with 100%. I mean just completing the main storyline. Next game, somewhat popular, especially the sequel to this game. I've never actually, I haven't actually made it very far. That's the original Pac-Man. Yes, I do have a Pikmin. I do have a Pikmin voice. Won't use it very much. I'm not even gonna make it. Probably not gonna even make a Let's Play of Pikmin. At least recently, I did not make Let's Plays unless I have completed the main storyline of the game. I do not care about the extras when it comes to Let's Plays. I mean, whether I make it a Let's Play or not. But any game that I've completed the main storyline, I'll probably make it to a Let's Play. I did on Wii Mansion, but I just couldn't get past one point, so I just sold it. I mean, turned it in. And we say, what? What? It's one of the best Game Mario games that doesn't actually feature Mario to the end ever. Well, I did see two full Let's Plays on the game. One by Joe Cover and one by another guy. I don't remember his YouTube name. But it's really hard. In fact, the first boss I actually survived with only 1 HP left. Very lucky. Anyway, next game. Hit and Run. Well, this video is already over half an hour long. Next two are Harry Potter games. Not Lego Harry Potter. Normal Harry Potter. That's first one's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I've only completed it once so far, and that was pure luck. Next game, really like it. I like it more than Goblet of Fire. That's Chamber of Secrets. Next game, not very popular, and very hard to me. That's the original, The Incredibles. I want to say the original because there is a sequel. Now, time to put these games away. Keep having to check to make sure I didn't accidentally push a button. I can mess with this video. Anyway, down there you can probably see a case. Yeah, that's for Hunting the Reckoning. A very dark game. I only got to spend the rest of my money. I like it, but it's very scary. You don't get to beat with zombies. This one is it contained 2 discs, but I lost one of them. And that one it had Pokemon. I mean, not Pokemon. Pac-Man Versus plus Pac-Man World 2. I'd like to get World 3 someday. And here I have. You probably can't see. Here is my High School Musical Encore Edition, original High School Musical DVD, and yes, I do like High School Musical. Here's my Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. This best movie ever, at least anime-wise. And here's my Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga GameCube computer game. Didn't work at all. Didn't work on my computer. Didn't work on my parents' computer. By the way, I've been doing very little Let's Plays on my computer. Since I own a me. My parents have the one that's better. Anyway, next DVD, Alvin and Chipmunks. And yes, these are DVDs. Now this next one, very old movie, really like it. The Page Master. It's very like the music at the end. Next is the original Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius video game. I hadn't actually gotten the time to try to install it and actually complete it. Next is my very first DVD I've ever gotten, and actually still have. That's High School Musical 3 Senior Year. Yeah, High School Musical 3 was my most favorite. 2 was my least favorite. 1 was my so. Wait, there's another computer game I have here. That's turn around. Boy Scholarship Edition. I made it very far yet. Anyway, that's all my games. Almost got my N64 games. Only own 2 so far. That's the original Paper Mario. And this one really doesn't work well with the current game pack I have. That's Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. Even though I haven't completed the game yet, I will make a Let's Play on it. C4, let's be on it already. It's just that whenever I make it to the third dungeon or past the third dungeon, my file always gets corrupted. And this game, if your file gets corrupted, it's finished. You have to start all over again. I do have to say, I really like the impact file. If you don't know what impact is, you should research Slim Kirby's. I'm just gonna just start going on Let's Play. Really like it. You should too. Anyway, yeah. Now that I have the now that I have the discs in there, so in the opposite way, it won't close fully. Anyway, in that box, I have my GameCube and the PS1 that my cousin Aaron gave me was an Eric. I forget which. Yeah, Eric, my cousins Erica and Aaron, daughters of my uncle Bob. Oh, his real name's Richard, but everyone in the family just calls him Bob. Well, this thing's getting on power, so I better hurry this up. Anyway, this one is my, if you can't see it, right there I'm showing my N64. Can't see that? That's my Wii. Then, under here, under all this junk, is junk stuff, is my Genesis. Got recently, still broke. That's all my PS1 games that I got with my PS1. That's just an old gift that my Uncle Bob gave me a long time ago. And that game, that one's Animal Crossing for the GameCube, does not work on my Wii or my GameCube. Tried it on both, didn't work. Anyway, that's my room. It's my room. You can see I have a whole lot of board games there. A whole lot. I have the original High School Musical board game, High School Musical 2 board game, 13 That I Didn't Drive, Zurika, the Johnny Bravo Catch Me If You Can game, Do You Want to Be a Millionaire, Goofy Golf, Naked Brothers Band, and Scavenger Hunt. I also have Ice Bar in 5th grade there, but it's covered by Pizza Box, old one. I also have Bingo Board there, but it's on pieces. So yeah, I do have a skateboard video game, but there is no real end to it, so I'm not gonna make a Let's Play on it. It's basically for fun. Anyway, before all the battery runs out, I'd say see you next time. And also, my channel says, and my channel's name is Cake5152, I think it is. Just whenever you post a comment, call me Sugar Rot, because that's when I go by. And if anyone knows how to change the name of a YouTube account without changing the actual Google account, post it in the comments, whether it's a video or words. Okay, bye.